Okay, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We are changing some things really quickly here at Smith and Associates to everyone's advantage. I'm really excited about it. I think you're going to like it. I hope you like it. It's for the betterment of everyone, including you and including me. We've got some really cool things to go over. First thing I want to do is tell you that we can make some changes and have made changes because of how well we've done. And I'd like to report to you everything that went on in 2020. First of all, our goal was to have 220 closings in 2020 that were produced by people other than me. So this is you guys knocking it out. And our last meeting, we said we had 203. And I want to report to you that we made it to 228 by the end of the year. So we hit the 220 and then some. It's time for you guys to go ahead and unmute and clap. That's a job well done. Fan-flippin-tastic. I remember thinking, seeing some faces and people thinking, I don't know if we can do that. And by God, we did it. And I'm so proud. Thank you guys so much for your hard work. I'm proud of you. I'm happy to be a part of this. It's really, I tell people all the time, it feels like magic every day. And it really does. Feels like I'm walking into something that is just a dream. It's wonderful. So thank you. I'm excited that you have provided for your families and that things are going well for so many of you. Those of you that want to do more, link up with those that are doing it and follow them, shadow them, check them out because they're making some things happen and I love it. I did put a survey out on our private page on Facebook, and I'd like for you guys to check this out. Would you rather have a big celebration for our awards banquet, invite award winners only, and live broadcast that for others, or skip this year and hand out awards over Zoom? I have my preference, and I'm going to keep it quiet. And I want to hear from you guys what you'd like to do. And I want to support you guys and make sure you feel good about that. Want to remind you of some things that we do provide. That's part of today's meeting. Whoa, I'm going to skip that for a second. We're going to come back to it because there's a change on there I haven't announced yet. I do want to tell you guys there's Zoom trainings available for your 18-hour post license through Vivid. These are the dates. If you're a recent broker and you need your post broker's license, that's there as well. That can all be done through Zoom, and we will send this out on our private wall and our message thread later today, so you have a copy of that. We'll include the link for that as well, so you can see where to sign up and make that happen. So if you need your 18 hours post license, this is a great way to make that happen. If you've already gotten that, well done. We will start actually reporting on who needs what in our Tuesday morning meetings and who's accomplished their CE and 18 hours as well, because last week was a nightmare for me and I don't ever want to do that again. So we're going to make sure we keep up with that throughout the year a lot better. Stephanie has created an easy spreadsheet for us. So as the year goes along, we'll be checking in on that spreadsheet. Zoom training is available for CE classes through Vivid. There aren't any because they know us. They know that we're not coming in January. They had a whole bunch of them scheduled for December, though. But we will post those as they come available. and these Zoom meetings with Vivid, guys. It was a great way to do that. I got right through it. I got really good information, and it really worked well for me. Bill, you did something a little different this year, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
How did you like, what did you do?
I did just an online class with, let's see, the CE shop, and I hated it.
What did you hate about it?
It was just all reading and taking tests. It really was not very engaging at all, and so it just felt like torture. Really, it took me months to get it done. So that I won't be doing that again.
And you actually heard me going through my class?
Yes, I did.
How did it compare?
Well, I don't think there was any comparison at all. You guys, you had some interesting folks in your class and really got some great information out of there. I thought, and so I was a little jealous because I still had 3 hours to go on mine after you finished yours.
I would really encourage you guys to go through Vivid and their Zoom classes over choosing the CE whatever it is. It's just so much better to have some interaction and to get through it that way. It really is better. Yeah.
Hey, I did the Vivid class at your suggestion after I had one not work out last minute, as you remember. That's why I wasn't in our meeting last week. And I just want to second what you're saying. It was awesome. And there was a guy in our class who paid for, to me, an entertainment value, the class, when he muted his video but didn't mute his audio, and took a phone call that afternoon and said, "I'm in an online class. It's a bunch of crap. I'll never do it this way again." And we all start screaming at him that we can hear him. And it was wonderful. It was actually the funniest thing I have ever seen. So it was worth the cost of the class to watch Richard do that. And then he exited out at 3 o'clock and never came back and totally wasted the day, was his response when we, yeah, it was awesome. So thank you. Just want to thank you for that.
Yeah, yeah. So these Zoom meetings really are great, guys. I had a good time with it. I think you will too. If you have to do CE, which you do, this is the best way that I've currently found to do it. I really enjoyed it. We are going to do a small structure change. So the first meeting of the month is going to be information and planning, like we're going over right now. The remaining meetings throughout the month are going to be training. Please don't miss the monthly meeting, the first meeting. Guys, you're going to want to be there. We're going to be talking about plans for the month. We're going to be talking about you know, if we're having our monthly outing to recognize the top producers, things like that. So please, please, please make the monthly meeting at minimum. If you feel like you are trained up and you know what you're doing and have what you need, great. I know that less of you are attending the training meetings than were. And I'm happy that you're trained up. I'm happy that you've got that going, but I don't want you to miss the information from our monthly meeting. Please, please be there. So first Tuesday of the month is super meeting, and we'll get that information to you and help you feel informed. Book club is going to start January 5th. We do have many of these books at the office. I think we have 9. I ordered 10. Many of you already have the book, and that book is split up in 4 sections. We are going to review those sections on January 15th, February 1st, February 15th, and March 1st. And we'll be having our Zoom book club. Keith, that picture, you're leaning to the side just so people can see that. That's hilarious.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. You mean my Christmas present?
Oh, Lord.
You might not be
So-
able to tell whose face is actually on there now, but it's
That's
our-
pretty distracting. I can stop your video just and might. But book club this year, guys, we're not going to do it every week. Every week was too much. We're going to read more of the book and then get together. And on smaller books like The Go Giver, we'll just read the book and then get together and things like that. So first book this year is Ninja Selling. I can't think of a better way to start. We're going to get our mindset right, and then we're going to get our skill set right. And it's going to be a fabulous reading together. If you are not a reader, I want to tell you, this is also available on Audible. And I listen to parts of this book almost every day. I really want to engage in this. I really want to absorb it. I really want to be a master at this. So I listen to sections of this book every day. There are some sections that I'll listen to and repeat over and over and over until I really feel like I've got it. So I want you guys to really, really get into this with us. These are going to be great sessions. They're going to be at 6 o'clock, I believe. Felicia, is that right? Or is it 6:30? Felicia?
We done it. Oh, it was 6:30.
6:30?
Yeah.
Okay. 6:30, 15th first, 15th first. Okay. Book club. Be there. It's going to be good. Next, let's get into some market data from 2020. We saw nearly 13,000 side sale. The average price in Northwest Arkansas is at 270, and the average days on the market is 90. Those are your quick stats. Had about 13,000 families buy or sell. We saw an average of 270,000. That's up from 244, and we saw 90 days on the market. So keep those numbers in your pocket. What's the question people ask all the time when you tell them you're a realtor? How's the market? Now you know. 13,000, 270, 90 days. We added some benefits to our agents in 2020. We added Matterport. We added amazing new support staff. I'm really pleased with our staff right now. Everybody on our staff had some stress over this licensing season, and we're really glad we're through that. I think I owe them a night at Maxine's or something, because that was rough. Lots of new coworkers, and we started our 5-year buyer mail out campaign. So if you have a buyer, the mail out campaign goes to them automatically. It's a 5-year drip mail campaign. First thing they get are some mailing labels and a thank you letter from you. They get a magazine, they get postcards. It's a great, great way where we automatically keep up with your buyers for you. Staff members, we got Felicia this year, and we got Stephanie. Good additions to Smith and Associates, and we're proud to have you ladies. Both of them are doing a fantastic job. We added 18 new agents. 18. That's huge. What a great year. I'm super proud to have each and every one of you. I'm excited about what you can do in real estate, and looking forward to seeing you do it. We added our first branch office in Bentonville. Huge deal to open in Bentonville. Like I said before, feels like a dream. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing to get to do these things. Loving seeing what's coming along there. We've got some agents that I've been in talks with. It looks like we'll be growing that very, very soon. And then this, guys, this is amazing. Our first year, 2017, we had 5 months in that year, produced 7.8 million. The second year, 3.75. The third year just barely crept up to 34.5. And then the fourth year, 60. 60. That's huge. That's huge. Um, really, really amazing. I want to show you guys year one, we saw that 44% increase over 7 million. That's not really that big of an accomplishment. We saw a 2% increase in year two. And then year three, we saw a 43% increase in year three at Smith and Associates. That's mind blowing. That's huge. I'm so grateful. I'm so proud. I hope that you feel like I'm pouring that back in to service the agents better and better, because that's my goal. My goal is as we grow, as we continue to do well, we will continue to provide more and more to our agents so that you can continue to do better and better, not only with producing more, but working less so you can have a life. We want you guys to thrive in a lot of different ways. I want to show you guys our plan for year four. What's going to happen now? What's the hopes? What's the dreams? Well, the first thing is I think we're going to hit 85 million this year. We've got a lot of people geared up. We got a lot of people ready to rock it out. That's a 30% increase, just barely more than that, but we'll just say 30. 85 million in 2021. Get used to seeing this image, because that's our new visual reminder, like our rock and roll dreams were last year. This year, we're going to see that increase. Our word of the year is action. We've got a system we all believe in. We wouldn't be here if we didn't believe in the Ninja system, because we talk about it all the time. And if you thought it was bogus, you would not be looking into this company. We have a team that we believe in. We've got good brokers. We've got good teammates. We've got great staff. We have everyone we need on our side. We have support set up whenever we need it. We love each other, and we don't shame each other for questions. Your individuality is valued. Guys, that's what attracts your sphere. Be yourself. Because if you try to be somebody else, your sphere will think it's weird. You're what they like, want, and need. So all you have to do at this point is take action. I think it was Willa and Bill. Willa, can you unmute for a minute?
Yes.
When we talked about your business plan the other day, we sat down, we went through everything. And I said very clearly what your job was. Do you remember what I said your job is?
I just remember you saying, do your job. As a matter of fact, later that night, as Bill and I are literally sitting, like getting ready to go to bed, he's like, one of the biggest things that stood out to me today, and he referenced the fact that you are a great mentor. He can already tell that, but he likes how direct you are, and it's really a no nonsense business. And he just said, do your job. It's like, so I think that really stood out to both of us. I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to, but we got the message loud and clear.
It's the start of what I was referring to. When we were talking about that, he was saying that it wasn't like him to make those phone calls. Yeah. And that it made him feel awkward. And that's when I said, well, that's your job. And you've got to do your job. But we referenced also the different things about your job. And so many agents get hung up on being a master of the system and knowing the system and the paperwork and this and that and this and that, instead of going out and procuring clients, going out and getting with people so that you can actually get to do the paperwork. And that's what is hanging up on a lot of people, is they feel like, gosh, I need to know 100% of everything before I get started. Well, that
we did talk about that also. And the way I explained it to Bill is I definitely felt like in that meeting, you let me off the hook. There were you know, I absolutely have felt that pressure for days leading up to the new year, just getting ready for your meeting, getting ready for a new year, new goals. And I literally walked away from that going, he's let me off the hook. Your message was procure business. That's what I want you to do. We have people to do the rest. And so it's learning how to delegate that. But it was a really good meeting and a good message for us because that we've been hung up on that.
Awesome. You guys have what you need. You absolutely have what you need. You have staff that knows the system inside and out. You have people in our office that are happy to volunteer on our message thread to answer questions and help you. You have everything that you need to keep from looking stupid. You just do, and it's going to be fine. So take action. Go ahead and get out there because we will take care of you on the rest. You don't have to worry about that. You're going to be okay. You really are. Has anyone here experienced that where you were jumping in to the deep end? Somebody that you were talking to said, "Oh, I want to buy a house." And your response was kind of like, "Oh crap, now what?" And then the office just sprung to and helped you. Can anybody talk on that for me?
I know I can. Kind of felt like I was baptized by fire.
Zach, your signal's really bad. Is anybody catching any of this?
Real quick.
No.
And
I heard that he was
Felicia,
baptized by
yourself.
fire. That was it.
Zach, we lost you for a little bit. Zach? Okay. We will move on, but I can tell you we will be here for you when you need us. We will. Marketing changes in the next year. Excited about offering some interactive postcards with QR codes. Zach is actually one that's taken advantage of that, and I think it's a grand idea. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to help him and help his clients. He and I went over some information yesterday on the market data that he's going to put out. Good stuff. So he's sending that out, and it's going to look great. I'm jumping on a different computer here. Felicia, could you come grab this? Grab your computer from me and bring my iPad back.
I have some information on my computer that I need to make sure I share with you guys today. So I'm sorry for all the switch outs. I forgot my computer when I left home this morning. Okay. Can everyone hear me? Somebody tell me.
Yes,
Okay,
we can
good.
hear you.
Good. All right, we've got our interactive postcards with QR codes. Felicia, I need you to stop sharing that screen so I can, actually I can do it. And I hate interrupting everything like this, but it's the way it had to get done today. Okay. Interactive postcards with QR codes. I want to show you guys too our
newsletter real quick. That's not it. That's not it. And I asked Isaac to look on my computer and close everything out. So our newsletter going out, great professional looking newsletter. I'm excited about it. We've put together something good here. I'm proud, and we will only evolve and do better from here. This section, a letter from your realtor, will be branded with your information on it. This will be able to be sent out to your clients, and will help keep them in the loop on what's going on in real estate today. We will be to perform mass emails of new listings. We've been doing that. Shelby's been doing that to the top 20%. We began auto flow support for your database of 2 postcards a month. And we did 2 or 1, starting the 1 newsletter going out. This is our first edition going out. We've got a mass email to clients and your database with the monthly newsletter. That's highlighted in red because we haven't chosen a service for that yet. Probably looking at MailChimp or Constant Contact, but that's going to be done probably by the end of the week. So if your database is rocking and you've got it all put together, great. If not, we'd like to work with you on doing an 8 and 8. And if you don't know what 8 in 8 is, you will find out in your business meeting with me to do your business planning. Office manager, they're giving continued great support and response times. Thank you, ladies, for jumping on things so quickly every time you're asked. They're growing in their understanding of how to assist you, and they're growing in monthly tracking for your needs for licensing and continuing ed. And they are going to be able to give you guidance on your intuitive business plan to help you succeed. So they're getting versed on that whole system as well. More Ninja installations to come. Let me, that is supposed to be a video. There we go.
I'm Kevin Van at Properties, and we're a company of nearly 3,000 agents in Michigan, Indiana, Wisconsin, and we're based in Chicago, Illinois.
My name is Jennifer Corba. I'm with Realty Austin. We have 561 agents.
I'm Jenny Barnett with Parks Real Estate in Nashville, Tennessee. We focus in the Middle Tennessee market and currently have a little over 800 agents.
I'm Carol Bullman. I'm the president and CEO of Jack Conway Company. We're located in Boston, Massachusetts. We have 32 offices and over 710 agents.
So I'm Casey Klickner, Vice President and Director of Growth and Development for Shore West Realtors out of Milwaukee.
How Ninja has really helped us is it's created the culture around the language that we speak, around the training that we do, and the way we help agents grow their businesses.
And I have 3 agents on this panel that I moderated. I had the very top agent in our company who closed over $40 million in production last year. She has been on the Ninja path since before she joined Realty Austin. She has continued to do 8 or 9 installations. She couldn't even remember how many, because all the agents see value in doing it more than once. They pick something up every single time.
We don't have production goals anymore. Our goal is for our agents and staff to lead a magnificent life. And that came directly from Ninja and us coming through that Ninja path and realizing what was most important.
To us, we wanted a sales track for our agents, but it was important to have a sales track that reflected who we were, who we are, what our values are. And these values go back to when my father started our company back in 1956. And the way that Larry and his team go at the real estate process in a way that's consistent, that is focused, that is driven by giving more than receiving. Ninja is the perfect match to what we do at Conway. And our agents who have gone through the Ninja selling program are more successful, they're happier in their real estate careers, they're more focused, and they just want to continue returning.
I got to tell you, over the 25 years that I've been overseeing the training and schooling at our company, we've brought in many programs, many successful programs. But I got to tell you, over the last 2 years, the Ninja program has definitely been the game changer for us. That really is better than all the other ones that I've seen over the last 25 years. And I think one of our agents said it best, and she said, they say it's a game changer, and she said, but really it's a life changer.
Guys, I can't wait to see more of you go. I can't wait to see more of you go back. I can tell you, I've been at installations 5 times, and I've been at their leadership management twice now. It's something that I have to do every year for me. I just have to. The first 4 times, I'll straight up say I needed the mindset training more than anything. My mindset is getting healthier and better, and now I'm getting more into the skill set and flow. And as we read this book together, you guys are going to do the same thing. You're going to evolve. One thing that Don Tennyson, this fella right here, says is incremental changes. We all want to jump on board and do everything all at once and be awesome at it all. And we just can't. We've got to grow. And I've really recognized that growing is what I've done in it. And I look forward to you guys doing the same. The goals of Ninja Selling are to increase your income per hour so you can have a life, help you properly set goals and program your non-conscious mind for success, install a sales system that gives you predictable results, install a step-by-step process that helps borrowers make good balanced brain decisions, and install a system that generates a continuous flow of customers coming to you. It's $750 in Ohio is the next open installation. So you got a little bit to save up and plan on attending that. If that's something you're interested in, please talk to me or Felicia, and we'll get you more information, or Stephanie, and we'll get you going. Okay, who's ready for the big news? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, we're ready for big news. $25,000 cap is now 20,000. We're lowering the cap from 25 to 20, and this is big. No $500 transaction fee after you cap. All of that has gone. So we are at 20,000 cap now. No transaction fee. Once the company makes 20, you make 100%. We do have a new commission split agreement. And with those of you here, we are going to go over that together right now. Abby Driver. This is Abby Driver, our newest agent to come on board with us. She came to us from Coldwell, and we're happy to have her. Would you read this first paragraph to us, please?
I can figure out how to unmute my computer. All right. Agent and company agreement. Commission split will be paid as follows. 70% of gross commission will be paid to the agent. 30% gross commission will be paid to Smith & Associates. Upon reaching a cap earnings of $20,000 to the company, the agent will receive 100% of their earnings for the remainder of the calendar year. After reaching the cap earnings, the agent will pay $0 per additional transaction. Period.
That's pretty straight up, right? And awesome. Felicia, will you read the agent benefit?
Smith & Associates agent benefit Any properties purchased by agents will be charged a $500 transaction fee or a 70-30 split, whichever is more beneficial to the agent for the side of the agent purchasing. Any agent-owned properties sold will be charged a $500 transaction fee on the listing side or a 70-30 split, whichever is more beneficial to the agent. The selling side will be charged the regular fee and a split or a 70-30 split, whichever is more beneficial to the agent.
Make sense? Okay, Indiana, grab this next one for us.
After successfully closing a minimum of one transaction during a calendar year, each agent has the choice to use a maximum of two $500 transaction fees to benefit a child or parent per calendar year. The additional commission on a purchase will be credited to the child or parent on the settlement statement at closing. It will not be paid to the agent or brokerage. If the lender does not allow this practice, it will be treated as a regular transaction with a regular split with the company. If the transaction is a listing, the listing agreement will state that the listing commission is 3% plus a $500 fee. The buyer's agent will receive 3% and Smith & Associates will collect a $500 transaction fee.
Make sense? Okay. Justin.
Hey there. It is Smith & Associates policy to change commission of 6% or more for any listing. Charge a commission of 6% or more for any listing. If for some reason during negotiations it becomes necessary to drop the commission, you must have written broker approval first. If you drop the commission below Smith & Associates required 6% without broker approval, the brokerage will retain payment as if it was a full commission.
Make sense? Look good? Nod? Okay. Keith, last one, please.
Smith & Associates requires all listings to advertise a 3% buyer agent fee to attract and value cooperative brokerages and to support the value of our industry. Any listing that is less than the 3% buyer agent fee without written broker approval will be charged by an administrator to reflect company, changed by an administrator to reflect company policy.
Any questions on any of this? No? Any approvals on it? Any thumbs up? Everybody excited about that? That look good?
Question.
Yes.
Is Washington County 3% also?
It is. Yep. It's all 3%. We offer 3% on our listings. You know why? Buyers are valuable, and we want to attract buyers to our sellers' houses, to our listings, and we want to value those agents. So that's why we're going to do that.
We need to operate in an abundancy mindset, not a scarcity mindset.
Maggie, say it again. Say it again.
We need to operate from an abundancy mindset and not a scarcity mindset.
That's right. I love it. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you guys for an amazing 2020. This is today's meeting, and I am so proud. I feel so good about this. I think 2021 is going to be stellar. And if you guys have any questions about what we went over today, please let me know. We are going to have a really good 2021. I'm confident of it. I really am. Any questions over anything we went over today?
Hey, Jason.
I think I'm Justin. Yeah.
Hey, just on that commission agreement, I assume that the word broker is specifically referring to principal broker. You have to have written approval from principal, not just executive.
No, sir.
Executives have that privilege too?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep. And if the executive is the one wanting to change things, they should probably talk to another executive or principal.
Perfect. That's what I need to know. Thank you.
Yep. I will actually amend that to show that if an executive broker wants to make the change, then they should talk to somebody else about that too. It's just good to put heads together when you're talking about things like that. It really helps. The thing that comes to mind is recently we had an agent doing selling a FSBO, and the FSBO said we don't want to pay 3%, we want to pay 2.5%. But before the offer came around and before the time of signing came around, they were okay with 3%. And now it's time to sign papers and they're saying 2.5%. And the agent asked me and I said, no. And the FSBO reached out and asked me and I said, no, and we don't do that. Our company charges 3%. And guess what happened? We got the deal. And that agent's making an extra $1,000. So sometimes it's just takes somebody outside of everything to say no, to make everybody feel like, okay, we've got to do this right. That's just the way it is. So anybody else? I want to hear quickly from our marketing. Miss Shelby, how are you feeling?
Apparently not great.
Yeah.
You always put her on the spot like that, it seems.
Still muted.
There she is.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm feeling better. So.
Well, we sure have thought about you. We're glad that you're getting through this, and so many others have come down with things, and we're glad that you're pulling through on this. Felicia is back and feeling strong and doing good. We're happy that she's healthy and well. And if any of you are experiencing those kinds of troubles, please let us know if we can help you at all. We want to be there for you. Anybody have anything to add, especially Stephanie in Bentonville? Anything needed in the Bentonville office? Any housekeeping tips? No? You're muted.
Not that I'm aware of, just excited to be able to see you guys coming into the office more and getting to help you guys out.
Awesome. Felicia, anything in Fayetteville?
Nope. I did just schedule a meeting with Stephanie Luttrell to go over her database and help her with that. So if anyone else needs help, feel free to message me and set up a meeting, and I would be happy to help you guys.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I want you guys on those databases. Please, please, please be focusing on 8 and 8 first. That activates your database to remember that you are an agent, and make them think of you as an agent. And then after that, following up with them seems much more logical as a realtor. So we're putting Shelby to work pretty hard and heavy on this 8 and 8 stuff, but she's doing a fantastic job. So that's what I got for you guys. I hope it was a good meeting for you. Hope you're excited. We've got a lot of good things happening. Thank you for so many of you attending. Again, the meetings will be one a month. First meeting a month is going to be information. Please be there for that. We'll be reporting on where we're at, how we're doing, who the top dogs are, and so on. So please be there for that. I'm looking forward to it. All right. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.